All right, today we're going to dive into a story about a dream. And I mean a really big dream. We're talking about a vision so ambitious, it aims to connect a single village all the way to the stars. It's a story about culture, technology, and the future being written in a place you'd probably least expect.
So it all kicks off with this mystery. What's that sound? It's not a dinosaur. You hear that and you just have to ask, right? If it's not from the past, what is it? What could possibly be making that sound?
Well, it turns out that sound isn't from the past at all. It's the hum of the future, a future being coded, line by line, from a village in Papua. This is the story of their Mimpi Besar, their big dream. Now, at the very heart of this huge dream is a project they call Kampung Mathematika, which means the mathematics village. And let me tell you, its mission is absolutely revolutionary. And when you look at their vision, the scale is just wow. This isn't just about teaching a few computer classes. We're talking about building a whole digital world, right from their village in Papua and reaching for the stars. The core belief here is that real freedom, true freedom, comes from knowledge. It's all about creating a future where every single person in the community gets to shine.
So, you might be wondering, how in the world do you even start to build a dream this big? Well, you start with a rock-solid foundation. And in this case, it's built on two really powerful and actually beautifully balanced pillars of learning.
And this is where the genius of the whole thing really comes into focus. See, on one side, you have logic, you have math, the universal language, the framework that makes complex things make sense. But on the other side, you have story, you have language that's rooted deep in their own Papuan culture. It's this incredible mix of the analytical and the creative, making sure that as they build this high-tech future, they never ever lose sight of who they are.
And this right here, this is the idea that just pulls it all together. Knowledge isn't just about learning formulas or facts, right? It's about taking that knowledge and lighting it up with imagination. Logic gives you the tools, but it's the imagination that makes everything you build with them truly shine.
Okay, so we've got this blend of logic and imagination. How does that turn into actual skills for the digital world? Let's take a look at the path they've laid out.
The pathway to innovation is laid out in 4 really clear steps. You start by mastering mathematics. That's the foundation we talked about. Then you learn to speak the language of computers. You learn to code. And that's the huge leap, because now you're not just using technology, you're creating with it. You're designing new algorithms and literally building the future on your own terms.
And that's really the whole point, isn't it? This whole educational journey, it's not the final goal. It's a key. It's the tool they're using to unlock a brand new world of possibilities, of innovation, of creation, and it's all being driven from right inside their own community.
But look, a mission this big, this profound, it's so much more than a curriculum. It's a human journey. And that journey is filled with this deep sense of purpose, some amazing breakthroughs, and a whole lot of patience.
Think about this line for a second. There's no way I can run from this. That tells you everything. This isn't just a project or a job for them. It's a calling. It speaks to this feeling of an inevitable path, this incredible sense of responsibility they feel to their community and to the future.
And then you get these moments of pure discovery. I think this is it. This matches the temporal signature. That's the sound of a breakthrough, you know? That incredible aha moment when a super complex problem finally just clicks. It's the sound of the future arriving right when it's supposed to. And you know, kind of guiding this whole thing is this deep generational wisdom. Don't worry, child. Every story has its own way home. This line, it speaks to the incredible patience and faith you need for a vision this big. It's a calm reassurance that no matter what, this story will find its way.
Which brings us right back around to where we started, to the ultimate goal. So what does it actually look like when this Mimpi Besar, this big dream, finally becomes a reality?
The outcome is just pure empowerment. It's a community from Papua dreaming big and ready to compete on the global stage. They're moving forward with knowledge that's constantly growing. And the best part? Their success isn't just about individuals. It's a future where they all get to shine. Together.
So, we're left with this really powerful question to think about. When a community decides to dream this big and grounds those dreams in logic, in their own culture, and in imagination, what does their tomorrow even look like? The possibilities are just absolutely limitless.